let's get out and ride this bad boy. All right, we're ripping the MG Pro. Now, I am new to this bike, but I've reviewed a lot of electric bikes like this. So I'm really well versed in how they should feel and what's good and what's bad and everything like that. Right now I'm cruising in the 7th gear and it allows me to pedal really nice and easily. So what I'm a little confused about is the motors front and rear. You've got F and R on this display here, and then on the side of this panel you got R and F, and you can just hit it and switch. And I don't think it switches unless you let off the throttle. But like if I'm in there, like now it says R and F and it won't go forward. Oh, there we go. Now it's going forward. So then if I hit it again, so right now both R and F are flashing on the wheels. If I hit it again, now only F is solid, R is flashing. And I can't go faster than 20, it's speed limited. Which is interesting because the bike's supposed to go 28. So I wonder if something to do there. Watch the video on how to unlock this bad boy. Apparently you're supposed to turn it off, start from scratch here. You're supposed to twist the throttle, hold the brake, turn the key on, hold the power button for 20 seconds. Okay, we're gonna try it again. I don't think I held it long enough. So twist throttle, pull brake, turn bike on, hold the power, 1. It worked. I think we just had to hold it longer than the first time, and now it does go faster than 20. Let's go see how fast it actually goes. All right, we just reset our GPS. We're gonna see how fast we can get going now that the bike has been unlocked. No pedaling, that's cheating. All right, there's 20, 25, 28, 29.
Here he comes, top speed run. And he's on a downhill, so we're being generous.
We're getting 29.5 on our GPS, 29.6. All right, we got 29.6 miles per hour on our GPS. We were on just an ever so slight downhill of a road. I wouldn't really call it down. I'm about to go break the land speed record. But as soon as it starts to level out, then we really do start to pick up speed. We're already doing 14, 15, 16, 17. Nice. Yeah, you can really cruise. If you live in a really hilly environment, this isn't gonna be, you know, quite the bike for you, potentially. But yeah, we're doing 20 miles an hour now, still going up a slight hill here. Now we hit this little bit of a downhill section to flat. Now we're doing 27, 28, 29. 29 is the top speed that we're getting, even on a downhill. It's just limited to that speed. Very nice and smooth. I really like the feel of the throttle. And like, look at these brakes. I mean, I like can't even keep it from like skidding because they're so strong. Oh, you know what I just noticed? Actually has a battery percentage gauge. I love that. This might be the first e-bike I've ever seen in this class of bike that has an actual percentage and battery bars instead of just battery bars that aren't very easy to tell where you're actually at. I think it's time for some off-road testing. We got this nasty looking dirt road here. We're gonna give it a try. Now, one thing I did notice, I wanna show you guys, is the battery percentage. So I just said on my helmet cam that it's awesome to have this. It was at 70 just 1 second ago, and then when we stopped, I let off the throttle, it went back to 100, which is called battery sag. That's kind of normal that it changes. But we've ridden 4 miles of up and down a lot, and it still says 100, so I don't know how accurate that actually is. All right, we're hitting the off-road. Oh, this thing feels good. Those 4 suspension shocks in the back are impressive, and the fat 4-inch tires are super comfortable. Dang. Hello, this thing's sweet. Whoa, there's some rocks. Nice, nice. Got a bit of a hill here. We're crushing the hill. Sweet. This thing's doing great. Hello. Oh, we're going down the rocks. Oh, shoot. Okay, the suspension isn't the softest on the rocky stuff, but this is a very aggressive off-road trail. Oh, Thing's doing really good though. Hello. All right, we're going down this steep, rocky downhill. Let's try going over the rock. Oh yeah. Dang. This thing's doing really well. Dang, it's doing great. Woo. Power up the climb. Let's go. Throw in a couple of pedals. Get us up the steep bit. Change gears. Nice. Not bad at all. I think this bike passes the off-road test because most dirt roads aren't near as rocky or rough as this one is, and it's still doing great. Still have a ton of fun taking this bike off-road. Doesn't need to stay a pavement princess. Well, so far we're having a lot of fun on the MG Pro. We've taken it off-road, did a top speed test. We unlocked the top speed so we could get more than 20, because 20 is slow, 30 is not slow, right?
Not as slow.
Not as slow. Doing good here. I think the fat tires are working really well in the off-road situation. We got these 4-inch wide fatty tires, and they got good tread on them. Got plenty of grip and traction. I really do like that you can change gears and actually pedal on this bike, because it does help you on the steep hills when you're, you know, needing just that little bit of extra oomph, that little extra torque to be able to do that. So far, I'm liking it, and the throttle's really smooth. So I think this is a worthwhile purchase if you're looking for an e-bike. It's also really well priced. Right now, this bike is $1,099. If we have a discount code, I'll put it down in the link in the video description, but I would have expected this bike to actually be more expensive. It's kind of keeping up with some of the more expensive models that we've been testing lately. So it's a good looking bike too.
That's cheaper than I thought it was.
Yeah, which is perfect. That's exactly, when we review bikes, sometimes we don't look at the price until partway through the review, because we kind of want to be surprised and actually see if we thought it was more expensive or less expensive after riding it. And this bike is in the winning category. I'm telling you guys, this bike really is turning out to be a really nice product. I love how easy to read the display is. Just as like a pro and cons list here, I mean, the display being easy to read is a huge deal, because you're not squinting, you're not having to look at it for a long period of time, which takes your eyes off the road ahead. I like that you can change between like front motor and rear motor. You've got the 5 different drive modes. This has brake safety sensors, which means if you pull the brake at all, it will disconnect your throttle, which is a really nice safety feature. We got the headlight, we got the turn signals, and the other thing about the display that's so nice is that it's accurate. It's going to track your mileage accurately. It's going to track your speed accurately, which is so dumb that most bikes don't do that, but this one does. So it's getting a win in my book just for that alone. We're bombing down this dirt road. I'm doing 30 miles an hour right now, nearly. Oh, we're hitting the brakes, Yeah. This bike can take you some really cool places. That's what e-bikes are all about, getting you around. This would commute in the city really well. I don't really live in a big city, so I can't really show that, but you know, cruising on flat roads doing 20 to 30 miles an hour is what this bike is going to be perfect at. I really don't know what the range is going to end up. What's interesting is that battery percentage is really just not dropping very quickly at all. We've done 6 miles since we started filming this video, and we're really only down 5% battery. It says we're at 95, so that doesn't really make sense. You know what I mean? I mean, technically, if you were like doing the math, that'd be like 100 miles of range, but that just isn't going to happen. Well, guys, we are back in the garage after riding the MG Pro. I am really impressed with it. For $1,100, I don't think you can go wrong. We have all the awesome features that we've already gone way in depth on this video. My favorite key things are the shifting, the gears. They actually function really well, and when you need to be able to pedal, that's great, especially if your battery dies. You can still ride this exactly like any other normal bike, and so it's going to get you home. I like that it has a twist throttle instead of a thumb throttle. We have our nice LCD display that, again, is just incredibly easy to read. This is, I would say, the nicest looking display of any e-bike or scooter that we've ever reviewed, and this display just looks fantastic. We got all the mode switches. You can do all the customization within the motors. You got your turn signals. You even have hazards. You have a tail light. You have a headlight. You can turn them on and off. You can also remove your battery super easily. You pop a key in this side right here. The whole thing just comes right out, and you can just set it on the side, or if you want to store it inside, if you want to charge it separately from the bike, this bike is just ready to go. We have the full suspension. The 4 shocks on the rear are super supportive. This bike, if I didn't mention already, has a 330-pound weight limit. So a very large, heavier rider can easily fit on this bike and ride it well. The heavier you weigh, the worse it's going to do climbing steep hills. But if you live in a flat environment, an over 300-pound rider is going to be just fine on this bike. Feels robust, feels sturdy, feels well built. So if you guys are interested in one, check the link down in the video description. We really appreciate you watching this Zapped video. We'll catch you next time. See ya.